It's not about they don't believe in foundation. Them just feel like on a bad mind and a hypocrite, and y'all talk a good game, but y'all are not uplifting the youths them that are supposed to be taking dancehall to the next level.
Welcome to Brains on the Beat. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're oldie but goodie, thank you for staying tuned to your girl. So in today's video, I wanted to do a quick little review of the Onstage interview that was done with Beenie Man. And I have a lot to say. Because I feel like, honestly, Winford have been slacking on these interviews. Winford, they give me some hypocrite vibes. And it's not only with this interview. I've seen it in the Rough Cut interview, where I feel like Rough Cut feels like you're on a different level, you know, boss. But whatever. So let's get into this video. So then start off by saying Winford, why is it so important war have go on? No, people don't have nothing to do. Why it's so important war have go on? No, people don't have nothing to do. Do you realize that all these artists are stuck at home? They can't do what they normally do. They normally do shows. They're in isolation. What do you think an artist is supposed to do now? They're supposed to hone their craft. They're supposed to make music. They're supposed to become creative. Look on governor, they do handsman, possibly doing handsman or gallus classes. You have to come up with innovative way to still make money as a creative, as an artist. We expect them to do stay home and fret. You think fretting and sit down in your yard and preach love and unity or feed them picnic. And then Beenie Man say, I don't know if the man them might try show relevance or show dominance. Of course, this is dancehall. Dancehall has always been competitive. And I just know, look upon you on Bounty. Y'all did y'all thing. On having a war, on they showing dominance and relevance. Why can't they do it now? The only difference now and then is because we're going through a pandemic, and people need, when I say people need different forms of outlet. Especially when you're at home 24/7 with nothing to do. People can't constantly be hearing negativity. This will cause people to spin into depression, okay, anxiety, and the list goes on of things that can happen to people just listening to negativity. So if them want to show them dominance and them relevance through their music and their artistry, let them do it. Them not rob and kill nobody. Them not thief nobody things. What's the issue? Then Winford went to ask, is hip-hop, is this happening in hip-hop right now? And I don't know why we're always comparing and contrasting our music to hip-hop. I guess because reggae music was reggae music influenced hip-hop, but yes, the same thing is happening in hip-hop. Tekashi 6ix9ine came out of jail and Meek Mill went at him. Snoop Dogg went at him. They were arguing and bickering just like other artists in dancehall music, just like how Jamil and Chronicle did argue and bicker, then did a war, and Vybz Kartel and Movado. It's the same thing. So I don't know why you're asking if it's happening in hip-hop. Yes, it's happening in hip-hop. Controversy don't stop because it's a pandemic, okay? People still live them life. Then Beenie said we have to tell people to stay home. We have to give them the reason why them to stay home. It's not because we are war against Damande. You have to stay home and listen to me on your phone. We're pushing love and unity, equality. Really no, Beenie Man. And when since you are push love, equality, you and unity and all these things, when you are Bounty Killer they go head to head, whenever they push love and unity, then why can't these young artists do the same thing that you and Bounty did back in the day? Why is it now that you are looking out against it? It's all about creativity. It's all about showing their talent. It's all about making their fans happy. Because at the end of the day, when this whole COVID-19 thing goes away, if they don't show relevance, if they don't show dominance, nobody now go business with them. Who are business with them? Who are want book them if they're not putting in the effort now? No one. Nobody. Look on governor is putting in the work now, and it's paying off, because I'm sure say when all these restrictions lift, the first show where governor book for it go sell off, because people know that they have new music and new things to listen to, because this man is constantly putting out new music videos and new songs. Then him say Cartel joined the war, Movado joined the war, and some people they say maybe Beenie and Bounty for join the war. You know, say you're not into the war, you don't know what I want, so how you know say Cartel, Movado, I do when you join the war? How you know all of that if you're not into the war, Beenie man? You're well into it, my youth. You're well, because if you're never well into it, you wouldn't know. Say all those artists here, Kai, all those artists are feuding. And then Winford goes and says just distracting people from what they are supposed to be listening to. Yes, Winford is distracting the people from what they're supposed to be listening to, because it's a way of relief. We can't sit down whole day, they fret and they worry about COVID-19, and when it go kill we, and next thing we have heart attack, next thing we have anxiety attack, next thing we spiral into depression and start kill off ourselves and kill off other people. Yes, we need forms of distraction. Constantly listening to how many people they're dead and how many people catch COVID-19 will bring certain people to a place of no return. So if them favorite artists the war, and that is a way for them to get relief, that is a way for them to be distracted, let them do that. Okay, let them do it. They're not hurting anybody, they're not harming anybody. Yes, it's a distraction, and the distraction is needed. A lot of people like to go in and divulge in when it comes on to music and entertainment and take it way too seriously than it needs to be. That's all it is at this point, because nobody now take Jamil and Chronicler few that they have literal or serious. We know it's all lyrical, so what's the issue? You hear after Movado and Cartel, all the war is internet war, online, and you can't mix the war, is what Beenie Man said. Yes, all the wars after Cartel and Beenie Man are internet war, because that is the way that society is moving towards. They're moving towards internet, and a lot of these artists don't respect internet and respect this new wave, so they try to put it down and they try to throw like a water upon it and act like this isn't the new way. If you don't like the internet wave of war, say you don't like the internet way of war, because the song them can't mix and then do the war upon the same rhythm. But don't go and say an internet war and it wasn't really needed and all of that. That just make you sound like a hater. That just make you sound like, yeah, it make you sound like a hater. I'm not even gonna take that back. That's what it is. And Beenie is a legendary person. He is his catalog is impeccable, his performance impeccable. I've seen him perform multiple times. Beenie Man, Beenie Man has been doing his thing for decades. I have to give him props where props is due. But the more I listen to Beenie Man and doing these interviews, the more I feel like he's fighting to stay relevant, and he's trying to down the upcoming artists or the newcoming artists them based on what they're doing and how they're doing it. It's a new wave now, it's a new era. Don't down them. If anything, try help them and uplift them and teach them the way that you think that the music business should go and how it should be run. Yes, I'm like, enough of these wars are internet war, because it allows people like me to have a platform and give our thoughts and opinions, and a lot of these gatekeepers in the music industry don't have that gate anymore, because the gate now they're on the internet, and it's all about people that have influence and have a platform. It's not about gatekeepers and who know who and all of that. It's about others and what other people think and fans talking. So me like the internet war. The only thing I don't like about it is that they're not on the same rhythm. I completely agree with him with that aspect. I feel like if you're going to be doing a war, they need to be on the same rhythm or close to the same rhythm, so just to make it easier to judge who is the winner and all of that. But I digress. The next thing he said, every man a gangster, no man not learn nothing from no man, no man can teach them nothing. Completely 100% agree. And this is something that we have talked about multiple times, is how a lot of these artists are taking on the persona of gangsterism and bad man, when in truth and in fact that's not what they are in real life. That's what they try to portray, but in a real life they're not that. So I understand, I completely agree with that, and I feel like that needs to change, because kids are actually growing up believing that a lot of these artists are gangsters, bad man, and they're pushing that persona too far, which also gets them in trouble with the law. Then he said they don't believe in foundation. I don't think these artists don't believe in foundation. I think they're more rebellious against the foundation and more rebellious about the way that you guys did things before, because they know in the era that we're in now it's not going to work. And instead of downing them, try to teach them, try to uplift them, okay? Try to build a connection with them. That's all you gotta do. I don't think they don't believe in foundation. I just believe that they think that the older heads in the business are stuck in their ways, and they can't see the future, and they can't see where they want to go with the music and where they're trying to push in for their music to go either. So, and that's why dancehall and reggae music can't cross over and make big numbers and Grammys and all these things, because you guys are not imparting that knowledge. Instead of hating and being a hypocrite, uplift the youth them and try to show them the way. Don't. The music was supposed to be all about love, respect, harmony and unification. When since please tell me, Beenie, when since the music was supposed to be about respect, harmony, love and unification, when you are about here go head to head on stage and past thing, me not hear nothing about no love, respect, unity and unification, any of that on stage. So in dancehall music, it comes with the territory of having to defend yourself and defend your craft and defend who you are as an artist, and I don't see anything wrong with that. There's many facets of people, there's many facets of music, and the war and clashing part is still alive and well, and it's needed in dancehall. So whether y'all agree with the way that they do it now or not is about how you say it and how you bring across yourself.
honestly, the more and more I listen to Beenie Man talk in these interviews, the more and more I feel like he's trying to keep up with the Joneses, but it not really work. And he's trying his hardest to stay relevant with these newcomers, and it not work. Honestly, stop talk down to the youth them and try bring them up. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about that interview with the Winford. Do you think Winford and Beenie Man, they give hypocritical vibes? Because then they talk about how nobody don't give back and how people need help. Like Bounty, Alkaline and Vice Cartel have given back and given back a lot. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. And tell me if you want me to review another Onstage interview, because we have a few where I feel like Winford is not doing such a great job. Okay, he's slacking. All right, I'm up out of here. Deuces.